Hi everyone, it's Cass. Welcome back to my channel, What Cass Read. Today I'm going to do a little video. It's the last video that I'm posting before I get back from my vacation in New York. So this is the last week where I'm doing like just a short filming week. And this is also going to be a really quick video, I think. But I wanted to bring a video to you of just a second chance TBR, if you will. I unhauled some books and then I just ended up having some second thoughts about them. So the first book that I'm giving a second chance to, this is Children of Blood and Bone, written by Tomi Adeyemi. I unhauled this back in December. I was trying to make room on my shelves for some new books, and I was being pretty cutthroat. This book ended up making the cut because I just felt like maybe I was giving into the hype behind this book, and I just realized that I had no real desire to read it because it just didn't sound as new and fresh and interesting to me, and some of the reviews were a little bit mixed. But then what do you know, what made me bring this back from my TBR graveyard was that this book was nominated for the Best Debut category in the BookTube SFF Awards. So since I'm a judge, I was like, well, you have to read this anyway, so you might as well save it for now. Give it a second chance. I think this book has a lot of conflicted feelings for it, because there's some people who really enjoyed it, there's some people who felt okay about it, and then there is a pretty large contingency of people that have also DNF'd it. So I'm happy to give this a second chance, not just because I'm judging it, but it's just something that I'm like, okay, maybe get over your hangups and read this book. All right, and then the next second chance book that I rescued from my TBR unhauling graveyard. This is Nevernight, written by Kristoff. This is book number 1 in the Nevernight trilogy. And when I unhauled this book in that video, there were a number of people who decided to call me out, and I will own up to the fact that I did mix up 2 of the Kristoff series in my brain. So there was the Storm Chaser novel written by Kristoff where he had a lot of Asian influence and a lot of Asian characters, and I'm just not in a mood to read Asian-inspired fantasy by non-Asian authors. I got burned pretty badly by one of the books that I read last year. I will admit that I did mix up my 2 Kristoff series, and this one is not related to that one in any sort of way. This does have an assassin storyline where there's an assassin school, and our young character Mia is going to assassin school, and that's pretty much all I know about it. So a lot of people came to the defense of Nevernight, so I appreciate you. I hear what you're saying. I will give this one a second chance. I did end up saving this one. And to be honest, I did watch Emily Fox's video on her book vlog of Nevernight, and I was like, okay, she's a pretty tough critic too, and she really enjoyed it, so I will be giving Nevernight a second chance as well. So what that means is I have also saved Godsgrave from the unhaul graveyard. I've always loved the covers of these books too. I know there's like a cover battle like between the UK version and this version. This is my version. This is what I prefer. I think it's so sick. Dark Dawn, I know that comes out later this year, so I'm willing to give these 2 a second chance and see what I feel about Dark Dawn as it comes out, but that is probably like, of all 3 of these covers, it's my favorite cover. It's still one of my favorite covers, even though I was not planning on reading this series until a number of you changed my mind and told me to just give it a second chance. So this is a very short video, like I said, pretty short, but these were some books that I had enough of you come to the defense of and tell me to give it a second chance, and I am human. I'm willing to accept when I made a mistake about mixing up those series, but also I trust your opinions just like I feel like a lot of you trust my opinion, so this is a two-way street even though it's just me talking to a camera. So let me know, are there any books that you've given a second chance to, or are there any of these books that you're like, not worth your second chance, you'll see? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And then of course you can find me on my social media. I'm on Instagram and Twitter. It's at whatcassread, same as this channel. Super easy to find. Goodreads link is always listed down below. And you know how these videos end. I'll talk to you later.